So in other videos we've done, we talked about the sales process and how things are different. Everything that we do is a little bit different. And I guess that's how, over the course of time, whether it's been a long time ago or today, you can set records doing it, because if you do things like everybody else does, you get what everybody else has got. And if you work harder, well, maybe you do 20% more, maybe even 50%, and then you burn out and die. Right. That's not good. So so before you get into a sale, we talk about getting your mind right, and it's like, well, what do you do? What kind of mental prep do you do before you go?
I think it's important to, you got to be clear on what your intent is, and I always look at, where am I now with this person, and where do I want to go? And yeah, I mean, you can't map it out 100% because it's like scripts. They don't have a copy of the script.
Right, nothing goes as planned. They don't have a copy of the script. But so you envision, what did you say? You got to be clear in your intent?
I have clear on my intent. I know what my objective is. I know where I want to go with them. I know where they're at now. And I think too, and we see this all the time, is that you can't be a lazy salesperson. And what I mean by that is...
Well, you can be.
Well, you can be, but then you're not going to make any money.
If you want to go broke and...
Exactly. And look at an entertainer. And this is something, I have a 15-year-old daughter, and I'm always like talking to her about this. And I go, look, I understand that you may not feel like 100% on your game today, but when you're on, you need to be on. You need to be, I mean, everything's got to be hypersensitive. You got to be really listening and communicating and be charismatic and, just like an entertainer. Right. It's like, oh, I might feel ill today, but everybody, these 100,000 people bought, $300 tickets. I better be out there and be on my game. Because imagine how you'd feel, right?
Well, I saw Elton John in Las Vegas not long ago,
right.
And I'm thinking, he's only sang these songs like 900
But how does he do it with the same zest, energy?
Because it rocked. It was really good. Right. It was like, damn, this guy's really good. How does he do that?
You know what? And I don't know, because I can't carry a tune in a bucket. But I would imagine that his reaction from the audience feeds something within him. And what I found in sales is when you're working your craft and you're working the tools or the assets that you have, and you're getting the desired results, it's the same kind of high. And I can only imagine, because I've never been an entertainer, but it's the same kind of high that you probably get when you have an audience, appreciating what you're doing.
Yeah, right. Appreciating what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's true. I think you're right. When you go in there, a lot of people go into sales like, well, I can't do anything else, I may as well sell. Yeah. That's never going to really pan out. You're going to hate life, and you may as well just jump off a big bridge. Right. No, you didn't hear that.
No jumping.
But if you go and look, this is my craft. It doesn't, and it's not like, I don't know. I don't look at it like I'm a salesman. I look at it like, it's my craft. If I'm going in there, I'm communicating. I've got some information. I might be a little entertaining. We're going to have fun. I'm going to get to the end result, and I'm going to help them. I'm going to discover what they need, and we talked about discovery a lot. Find out what they want, and I'm going to think about the things that I have that might be able to help them. And it's like, let's make this a good time. And then when I also think like beyond, and I go, all right, not only do I want to get them, but I also want to, where am I going next? Because I think, all right, if next is, do I have to pay for more advertising? Is it a cold call? Where am I going to scrape up my next sale?
Well, obviously it's referrals. I'm either A, going to sell this person today, or B, I'm going to set it up for me to contact them in the future so it's not uncomfortable when I contact them. And C, I'm going to ask them for referral. So the only variable there really is the middle one, which is setting up for contact in the future. That's the one that you just don't know. But I'm going to ask for referral, and I'm going to try to get it today.